What's up, crypto warriors? What is up, Blackrue crew? Before we get started, let's cue Indigo Saint up in here. Let's get it. Boom. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Blackrue investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer? Best believe it was Blackrue investing. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifesting. So we binge on our Blackrue investing. Best believe it was Blackrue investing. Got course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that Blackrue investing. Best believe it was Blackrue investing.
All right, let's share the screen and get into it here. Jump imminent for this coin. Okay. Worldcoin suspended. What already? Right? Yeah, let's get into it, y'all. One second here. Let me remove this. Not sure if I pressed the right button here. One more time. My apologies. Okay, boom. Now we're good. Let's see who's in the house over here. Wow, y'all. I'm sorry. My mouse is just betraying me over here. What is up, Ray Moore? Or I'm sorry, Roy Moore. Um, Hope you're still in the house. What's going on, Ace? What's up, Natish? What's up, mainly music in the house? Hope Tesla X and Hedera is imminent. Ooh, that's some nice information there. What up, dang it, boy? Let's get it going up in here. Let's go. Okay, so jump imminent for this coin. That would be none other than somebody actually mentioned it in the chat. I think that was Natish Jasmine. Okay. Now I'm gonna share a channel with you guys. Nice channel with you guys that does tons of great work on Jasmine and Jasmine stuff. It's my guy Max at Crypto Talk Now. Um, Latest video I think he had on Jasmine, um, Binance Japan, Jasmine, which we're going to go over, and new partnership of Mo Ferreira. I don't know if I said that right, but check this out on Max's channel. Max and Larry over there at Crypto Talk Now. They do a great job. Been on their show 2 times. Cool brothers. Check these guys out for sure. We're going to get into what Max is talking about right here, but definitely check out the show for the partnership and other stuff, right? But one thing I wanna go off on is Binance Japan to list Jasmine. So let's go bring Jasmine up right here real quick. So they're going to do that this month, okay? Even though the news is kind of out for this, it didn't really move yet. But it's so funny. The Binance were the ones up here who came out and moved Jasmine to the innovation zone, right? So it's so funny that they did this, basically fudded it, and are probably going to list it here on Binance Japan since Jasmine is the first crypto out there in Japan. Like it's the first one, the best one, the one that's going to be responsible for data lockers on IoT devices. Jasmine is just huge. Okay. And excuse me. Again, let's see again who we got in the house here. What is up, Courtney Johnson? All right, let's get back into it here, y'all. So, I want to play something here from CZ. We're going to listen to that and see what CZ has to say. I made sure my volume was shared. Let me just make sure it's turned up here. Yep, 100. All right, so we're good to go. And let's be sure that it's on double speed. Okay, perfect. So let's see what CZ has to say here. And there's another guy giving some comments. This guy, I've never seen his channel before, but just a coin, you know, give him a little shout out. Let's play this here.
Is a flagship leader for Web3 regulatory environments. Just take a listen.
I love everything about Japan. Japan has a very special place in my heart. I love the food, the people, the environment, the industry, etc. It's fantastic to see Japan being a leader in the Web3 regulatory environment. Japan had very clear regulations from 2017 with crypto exchange regulations, and more recently this year with the opening up of crypto listing frameworks, as well as in June the passing of the stablecoin regulations. So Japan is a flagship leader in this area, and I think it's an example for the rest of the world to follow. And to that end, Binance is extremely happy to be able to participate in the Japanese market again from the acquisition of the EBC platform last November, and we're going to launch the full service in August. So hopefully we'll see you on our platform again, and see you soon in Japan.
So launching the full platform in August, which is this month.
So effectively, the Japanese Prime Minister has confirmed that the country plans to embrace Web3. Formerly should have referred to the crypto niche as the new form of capitalism, and Binance announced the launch of a Japanese exchange in August on the same day. So something that is very interesting and also...
So very interesting, a little tweet here from Coinburo where it says, if we add Hong Kong's liberalization, we talked about how Hong Kong on June 1st basically made it okay for its residents and its businesses to purchase crypto. Crypto's really being on the move in Japan, in Hong Kong, basically quote unquote China, right? So look at all the stuff that we've had going on with crypto lately, with regulation. We've had XRP, that whole thing kind of getting solved, so to speak, right? And then BlackRock applied for a ETF along with Fidelity, ARK Invest, and others. Man, oh man, it's looking really, really good for cryptos, or a few cryptos, to possibly be world reserve currencies. We've showed you on here a couple times with the BIS how they're going to have crypto where they're going to be able to purchase it in 2025. It is really shaping up for a very, very bullish time, 2024, 2025. Okay, so this is craziness, right? So really funny here that Binance flooded Jasmy, probably only to get it at a lower price, and now going to list it on Binance Japan, and probably we'll see it trend upwards, and Binance is probably going to make a lot of money from this. Okay, so what could we learn from this? Like, hey, maybe it's a great time to buy Jasmy. I kind of fully believe. Again, check out Max's channel for all the Jasmy research. He does some really deep Jasmy research there. I fully believe here that Jasmy, I mean, at least even if it just gets back to a cent, right? Like a cent. That's like a 3x, right? You can just choose to take your 3x profit. Something to think about with Jasmy there, right? Okay, so let's see some of the comments we have over there. What's up, Nerd Up Inc. Marv? All right, let me kill some of these windows here. Shout out to the Telegram, y'all. Telegram, we noticed some people in there that were like shilling. The people in the community pointed out right away. Really, really love that. You know, if you can't take on this crypto world by yourself, right? Why not come and take it on with other people where you can get free information? Various people share information in the Telegram. We look out for each other in the Telegram. People ask questions in the Telegram. If I can't answer it, others will answer it. Shout out to our moderator, E. Yeah, guys, just great information in the Telegram. And if you want to level up, definitely go to the Patreon. One of my guys right here, Madman Patreon, he says, what was a great video you did on SteamX. I got to do another video on SteamX. Then it says, if you're not supporting RB on Patreon, you should. Best deal in crypto. Shout out to Madman for that. We've been killing the game in the Patreon. As always, guys, we'll have questions at the end of the show. So if you have a comment or a question, anything, or want to share any news, please put it in the comments. We'll get to it. Shout out to the Patreon. Cass hit all-time highs. I fully expect it to keep going. Shout out. That was on the list this week. Last week, we did some great stuff with DAG. We've been talking about DAG on here for a while, right? Went from since we've been talking about it at the bottom threes all the way up to 4.5, 4.8. Probably going to continue to go. So many great deals we got going on here. XDC all the way up to 7.5 cents, right? We've been talking about this for a very long time on here, right? 2x'd it. Of course, the patrons got it first. We've been talking about it. Shout out to the Patreon. We're killing the game out here, guys. If man, the bull run is coming up, guys. There's still great deals out here, guys. Patreon, less than a cup of coffee out here. Okay. Okay, so back into, since we're looking at charts, it never ceases to fail. How Bitcoin kind of just moves with moon cycles. Coming in here, it was just slow, going down towards the full moon. And magically, on the full moon, which was the first, Bitcoin went back up to 29.9 or whatever. Crazy how that works. The moon phases, guys. It's just nuts, right? It's just nuts how it works out. It really is if you know astronomy, how does the phrase go? Millionaires look at charts, but billionaires follow the stars or the astronomy or something like that. Such a cheat code, right? But yeah. Next up, before we get into questions, well, let's get into questions first, and then we'll get into Worldcoin. What's up, Stacking Satoshis? Okay, so it looks like we have one question down here, which is mainly music. Did you see, or a statement? Did you see Hyundai and Kia linked up with Hedera? I did not see that, bro. That's another one. That's another coin, Hedera, that's sitting at a pretty good price right now. And as we know, a lot of different ISO 20022 coins did move. Okay. And Hedera moved a bit, but I think its time is coming to move even more. Right. Remember earlier in the year, it went. Okay. So for some reason right now, I'm having trouble seeing the dark theme. So I'm going to make it a light theme for right now. Okay. So yeah, we had it go all the way past 10 cents, right? So we got it literally cut in half here. And if we're to do some deeper looking on this, in the day, it looks like it's flagging. You see here how it went up to the green, down to the red, but it's kind of flagging in closer. And you can kind of see the same kind of movement here with the RSI. But let's also look at the week chart. Okay, let me kill the moon phases. So on the week chart, it's kind of flagging as well. So should be the time for it to break out at some point here. You can see it coming up closer towards the oversold area. So it might be Hedera's times pretty sooner rather than later. Let's look at that news though. Hyundai. Why can't I spell, y'all? Let's see here. Hyundai. What I want is Hyundai, Kia, and Hedera. It's crazy the amount of companies that is going with Hedera too. Like it's really being evident that Hedera is going to be a part of the next financial reset because all these computer companies, IBM, and shout out to OMC. He was a viewer on the last show. A lot of nice nuggets about IBM and how IBM is still kind of the backbone of our financial system right now, right? Hedera is really tied in with IBM, now with Dell, right? It's really looking like Hedera is going to be quite a pivotal part in the next financial reset. Okay. Here we go. 13 hours ago, Hyundai Motor and Kia successfully verified the effectiveness of Hedera's high performance network and have adopted it to accomplish. This is huge. Shout out to Mainly Music for dropping this on us today. Gonna have to increase my Hedera bag after this, y'all. Okay. Um, Hyundai and Kia introduced CO2 emission monitoring system built on the Hedera network. Okay, and understand too, Hedera's consensus protocol, it connects to IBM. It also connects to R3 Cordia. What is R3 Cordia? The the private blockchain for all these different banking clearinghouses, which is another thing mainly brought to us. Thank you, Mainly Music. Appreciate you, homie. Um, so yeah, um, very very cool. R3 Cordia. R3 Cordia. What is the settlement coin for R3 Cordia? That would be XDC, which we see is definitely going on a run. And even at 7 cents, it is still undervalued. Of course, probably try to wait till it goes off this heater. It's way oversold right now. Even on the week chart, it's way oversold. Day chart is way oversold. If we were okay, something just before us there. If we're looking for a place for it to kind of like come up and possibly stop, it would probably be this 8 cent area. If we're looking at the GAN fan, probably is going to go up and touch this area and then pull back. Okay, so and then perhaps at that point we see it kind of dip back down to the 5-6 area before it starts to go back up again. So maybe, I'm not a financial advisor, don't want to be anybody's financial advisor, okay? But this is just for me personally. Maybe at 8 will be the time where I kind of take some profits and try to accumulate some more when it goes back down to the six-ish area. Okay. Let's see. What do we have? Oh, we just had XDC beep. So perfect. We can move this right now. And does anyone know, maybe mainly this, did Sony ever finalize something with Hedera yet? So yeah, I like how the Hedera consensus protocol, it feeds into R3 Cordia, it feeds into IBM, and I believe through R3 Cordia, it can also feed into Quant. Okay, so yeah, man, Hedera, Hedera. Okay. Besides the fact that you can stake this on Hashgraph, on excuse me, Hashpack, you can stake this on Hashpack. So not only are you getting the whole doubling thing going, you're also getting compounding going because you're earning quote unquote staking interest while just holding your coins, right? Shout out to Rue putting family onto Steam X. Love this show. Did I misspell imminent? Oh my God. Thank you, brother Mo. I'm going to see if I can change that. I appreciate it. I usually try to make sure that I'm not misspelling things, but leave it to my people to have my back. I appreciate y'all. So let me pull out SteamX. Y'all know I've been talking about SteamX for a while. I had those guys on Benzinga. One of the things that really struck me about SteamX is that they were upfront about everything. If they were taking a while to do something, they told the community. They just really seemed like a team that was about going about their business the correct way. So that's why I agreed to kind of, you know, have a relationship with them. And the relationship is I got no coins. Now I got no coins. I agreed to review their stuff and they agreed to promote my reviews. And that was the extent of it, right? Um, I still got my bag. So let me go see what they're doing. It's really nice too to see that these guys they had tipped me off to Binance having to leave Canada like a while ago. That was another thing too that really struck me that they were about their business. They, seemed to be connected with knowing things like that, right? Okay, so here we go, SteamX. Let's go. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. So yeah, nice SteamX. Very nice to see. Exchanges also always do really good during a bull run. Really nice to see for these guys. I know that they were working hard. They have a nice Telegram community. Just wonderful to see from these guys, and wonderful to see from my bag, boy. That's really good to see. What is SteamX? Okay, let's talk about SteamX right quick. Um, so SteamX is a Canadian exchange. Um, I brought them on the show. I brought them on Benzinga when I was still been doing the Benzinga show. Um, they're a Canadian exchange that's working to do like stuff like gamified learning. They have a launch pad and they have their own token. Okay. Now, one of the things that struck me about these guys was I really appreciated the gamified learning. They're actually, and by the way, guys, I have tons of videos on SteamX. If you come over to my channel, www.darkhorsewatcher.com or YouTube at Blackrue. I'm at Blackrue on most things, just like Twitter. If you want to send me a tweet, my DMs are open at Blackrue. Best way to kind of reach me though is joining the Telegram, asking questions in there, completely free. We'll do a little quick synopsis on Steam Exchange, but I have a whole list of Steam Exchange videos here. I think I even have I don't know if I have my Benzinga AMA in there, but I need to throw that in there. Um, yeah, so let's go back here. Let's go to their website. It's been a while since I've gone to their website. Just time lately has been been a little difficult. Let's see. Just personal things, you know. Let's see. Website. Okay, there we go. So one thing to note with these guys is they're partnered with the University of Waterloo. That was actually Vitalik Buterin's alma mater. So they're really trying to get that gamified learning going. I don't know what they plan to do with the data from that gamified learning, but it very much intrigued me with the gamified learning that they could sell that data. Um, okay, so they got a migration coming up pretty soon. And I'm holding out for the long term with this one. Um, yeah, so let's see. Partners, they should show. Okay, yep, University of Waterloo right there. And to me, it's like you're you're buying low on an exchange that is just coming out. Also, well, not just coming out. They've been around for a little bit, for a year and a half now. But from where I was looking, um, I really liked what they had going on. Okay, couple of the CEOs here: Chris Beckford, Neville Derecha, the Devecha, excuse me. Um, and again, you can see a AMA idea with these guys on Benzinga. Um, yeah, I just really like what these guys have going on. Um, it's been a while since I've talked about the project, so there's a few things not in my mind completely right now about the project. So I really encourage people to come over and check out the AMAs here that I did a review on. But the main thing is Canadian exchange, gamified learning. Binance is no longer in Canada, so they kind of have a moat there to kind of take advantage of. Um, Partner with University of Waterloo there. Um, and yeah, those are the main points there. What is up with the Litecoin halving? Nothing really. It's just it decided to have a different type of movement this having, which I don't think is a bad thing. We might just have to wait a little bit longer. But the way it's seeming for me, since it is kind of doing what it's doing right now, oh, wrong thing to look at, or wrong pairing. Since it is doing this type of movement, I think to me it's like an easy 2x when it happens. Um, when is that going to happen though? Can't tell you. It's not moving. It's not moving based on its precedent. Why does that keep happening? So sorry, guys. I'll do it this way because apparently my mouse is betraying me again. Okay, there we go. So sitting here at 87, oh man, it just seems like an easy 2x at some time. Right? Let's do a little deeper dive into what's going on here. Will it get to oversold? I I don't know. Let's go back even further to the week chart. Well, when you look at it on the week, it's not too bad. It looked like it was just basically flagging, and the direction it chose to go once it flagged was down. So to me, again, looks like an excellent candidate to 2x. We at least know every Bitcoin halving, it's usually bullish, as you can see, going all the way back to 2018. And here in the last bull run, to me, here again, seems like an excellent place um, for a double where you can almost just park your money and like seriously know, all right, this thing is not going any lower than like $60. Like the risk and reward here, to me, it seems like very little risk at where Litecoin's sitting right now. And it's something we know that has tons of money in it because it's like what, a top 50 crypto. So it's like parking money there does not seem like a big risk in my mind. Not financial advice. So remember when we were talking about the whole doubling thing, right? Like the hard part of the doubling thing is if you're going from like 100,000 to 200,000, 200,000 to 400,000, and like 400,000 to like a million. Like I'm kind of off right there. But there we go. Here we go. So like if you're going to 65k to 130k, 130k to 260k, 524k to over a million, right? Um, you're not you're not gonna want to spend 130 something k on like Shiba Inu, right? Or maybe Shiba Inu. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that, but um, one could feel more confident to put something like that into Litecoin, given that its market cap is 6.4 billion. You're not breaking the bank putting that amount of money into Litecoin if you want it an easy quote unquote double up, right? Just something to think about. Veracity. Yeah, I was looking at Veracity not too long ago, actually, Tish. Um, Veracity is another one of those boys where it's like it seems like whenever it happens, that's like a just a good like easy 2x. Veracity is another one that you can kind of compound too, um, because Veracity does have trying to Veracity does have the staking. I think it's like 15% now. It was as high as like 22 at one point. Actually, this looks really, really good actually, because remember we were saying that, once something gets to the kind of halfway point on this Wyckoff, it's gonna kind of come back up, right? And you can see it kind of winding, and this is on the week chart. So looks pretty good where it's sitting right now on the week chart. On the day chart as well, if we look over here, seems like it's kind of rounding back upward. If we look at the RSI, it's close to oversold, but it's kind of bouncing off of oversold, heading back towards overbought. Actually, Veracity looks very good now on the chart. Seems like it's sticking close to this resistance. And as soon as it breaks through like 4.6, seems pretty good to go here. Okay, and our last piece of news, while I'm waiting for any more questions that people might have, Worldcoin suspended in Kenya as thousands queue for free money. So I like how BBC put in that last part as thousands queue for free money to try to, like, oh, free money, what? So I'm gonna show Kenyan, um, a Kenyan right here with the whole iris thing, which I'm not sure. I wouldn't do this. I don't think I'm gonna do this. Um, WorldCoin again, it really seems scammy to me. I'm probably gonna that one might have to just run without me. WorldCoin. Let me shut down the Telegram here right quick. So we're getting a couple Telegram messages pop up. Again, the link is in the description for the Telegram, guys. So it's really interesting that the Kenyan government kind of was like, wait a minute, let's suspend this and see what's really going on here. The Kenyan government has ordered the cryptocurrency project WorldCoin to stop signing up new users, citing data privacy concerns. Yeah, it just seems real fishy to me. Um, and this is something like to get on a kind of conspiracy tip a little bit. Like you would think that they already can scan people's irises. Our phones scan our face every day, but there's some type of permission to this that is needed. And now, you know what I mean? Like it's scanning your iris, you're getting paid money. So you're signing up for some type of contract for it to scan your iris. That who knows what the heck is happening there. That seems really fishy to me. I don't like that. What is it contracting you for? Why are you scanning my iris? It's just there's just so much to that I'm not touching. I'm not gonna do that. Who knows what you're giving away? Technically, when you're signing that, I don't care what the contract says. Who knows what the heck you're giving away there? That's all I'm saying there. Yep. And they showed a lot of Americans supposedly lining up for WorldCoin too. And again, we've been over this WorldCoin. They only have like 1% of the supply out right now. So it's kind of looks like it's destined to drop on people. Was it W WTF? Yeah, WTF is definitely what I'm thinking about WorldCoin. Um, Waiting for it to pop up here. Here we go. So circulating supply 1.17, little bit more than like a million 16 of the 10 billion supply. Smells like dump all over it, right? Smells like a dump to me. Yeah, bro. I don't know. I don't know about this one. Oasis Rose, can we consider it AI for crypto deepfake? You know, That's what I thought they were going to do, Natish, but it seemed like they're kind of moving away from that. Um, I really thought that that's what Rose was going to do. Maybe they are going to do that, but we haven't. I haven't seen any more news updates on that because I know their CEO Don Song. She specializes in that, so maybe they might do something like that. And this actually doesn't seem like too bad of a price for Rose. Actually, where it's sitting right now, but I would wonder what else are they going to do for Facebook, right? Um, it's been a while since I've checked into Rose's actual news. Let's see what Coin Market Cap has to say about their news. If it ever comes up, that is. Okay, it says nothing. Okay, thank you, Coin Market Cap. I wonder what happens if we do. Let me kill some of these windows here. Kill that. Kill that. Kill that. What information you got about Curve? Okay, Curve. Actually, that's another one too. Um, so they had an exploit. Shout out to the patrons. I told you guys about this when it was like at 50 from that exploit. I give the patrons the latest news when I can. So it already went back up to like 56. Um, Now at 58. So I wonder what's going to happen as far as this. Will they reissue another Curve token? Is it something like that? But still at 58, considering that this was at 70 something cents, like it's such a deal here. And I think it will kind of suck this value back up. It will get back to that whole 75 cent. Let's go see it at a month level. I think it will get back to the 75 cent range. So really here, this is a good like I mean, again, if you buy it at 58 or 50, you're getting like a 50% value because if it gets back to 75, you only bought it for 50, right? So you bought it for like somebody's losing 20 or 30% here, but you're really gaining 50% if it gets back to 75, if that makes sense. Because you bought it at 50, it went up like 275. So technically you got a 50% gain there. So Curve's another one out there. Of course, like love it that you guys are so about the news and stuff like that. 100%. Let's go. Um, but let's open up. I want to see if I can open up Masari here and see if it'll give us some. I wonder if I spelled it right. Time will tell. Okay, I did. Okay. It's loading. Okay. Okay, sure. I'll take your cookies. Okay, so this is giving us better news. That's awesome. They do categorize it as an AI token. That's interesting. Like you were saying, Natish, and we've been talking about that for a while. Um, and Dawn Song and how she works with AI. She works with deepfakes. So yeah, it'd be something to prospect on, but I wonder just how much work they're going to do for Facebook, if any. Um, and again, right now it's not at a terribly bad price considering what it did last bull run. Got all the way to 60 cents. That's at least that's over a 10x value right here. So doesn't seem like a bad price at all for this. I have to do a little bit more research. Been a while since I looked at Rose though. But yeah, curve. We kind of know curve's going to be good. Um, it's one of the like top 20 DeFi platforms. Um, they're going to get their stuff together. So to me, that seems like an easy 50% right there if you deploy some money to curve. It's easy 50%. Just made a business account with Navy Fed today. Okay. I think we covered Steam Exchange. All right, cool guys. I'll be around in the Telegram. We will do another show here on Saturday morning, 9:30, 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If Trek is on, we'll push it probably to 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific Time. So definitely check that out. I agree with you. I don't like Curve's interface either. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys on Saturday. See you around in the Telegram. Have a good one, guys. Peace, and I'm out.